Smack Talk Podcast EP.3. It's your boy Smack. I'm back.
It's your boy Mylo Tha Prince, man. You already know what's up, man.
Mylo Tha Prince. It's my youngin' right here, man. I thought I'd bring him on the show, pick his brain. He gonna pick my brain, and we're gonna just see where it go. We just bouncing ideas off of each other. Like I said, Smack Talk Podcast is really a place, a safe place where us brothers can come and be ourselves, let our guards down a little bit, and have a conversation. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's always good to have that conversation and just bounce ideas off of each other and see how we can help one another, you know? Or just, I mean, honestly, it does come down to helping one another, because whether I'm doing something physically for you or whether you're doing something physically for me, something we say might turn that light on a little bit more, and then we kind of go forward on what we want to do in life or that chapter, you know?
Yeah, I like that. I try to wonder, like, do people help like that too, or just for something in return? So,
oh, well, you know that. I mean, look at the world we live in. I mean, look at the world we live in. You know, I mean, a lot of things is one-sided. You know, me, you know, and that's the mentality a lot of people have. But
do you feel like that's needed, though, like, to come up through a society like this where a lot of people is like that? Or do you need to be a little compassionate, you know?
I think being compassionate is always key. You know, always key. I'm not here to preach, but you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a follower of Christ. No, so being compassionate, I think if you can do that the majority of your time here on earth, life will be easier for you. And you're going to make life easier for somebody else.
But as far as, like, helping people, shoot, I'm getting on how do you help yourself. But as far as helping yourself, for anybody, I guess, that has, like, a business, or if they're artists, or if they have their own podcast, how would they go about promoting it? Like, because people like to say, like, oh, I'm doing a podcast, but, like, how do you actually get the word out? How would you, per se, you know, get your stuff across to people?
You know, me, like, for me personally, it's kind of been different. I've been a talker, bro, my whole life. And it's one of the reasons why I call it Smack Talk.
Okay.
You know, in the first episode, I mentioned how through all phases of my life, people have always told me, you talk too much. Like, people always say, like, you talk too much, man. Don't you ever be quiet, or, you know, you cocky, you know, but it's all confidence. And I'm going to speak when the words we say really do hold value in meaning. Yeah. You know, they got that saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's actually false. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things. You could rip somebody apart. You say the wrong thing to a person. That person can either go there, they can, you know, whether it's from a point of rage, you know, anger, depression, sadness, happy, excited, whatever. Our words hold value. So I think you have to know what to say if you want to promote yourself, and just really be yourself. If I could start out with me making my YouTube, I made one for my schooling, and this was going into my senior year. So, you know, when you make your YouTube, you don't just have subscribers. Yeah. Like, I was at 0 subscribers, and then exactly, it was really from the bottom up, from the mud, as we like to say. You know, get out the mud, you know what I mean? So, started with 0, and I had made my senior project, and I had got 3 subscribers from that. But one was like my mom, you know, and which is fine. Like, I'm not, you know, one was my mama, one was probably like a family member, and one was the person that I did the project with. So
gotta start from somewhere.
You gotta start from somewhere, but that's how I started. But then after COVID hit, and I was like, I want to really invest and be able to edit and be able to help people's dreams come true. So I've invested in the camera equipment, you know, the mics, the lights, the Mac. I had to buy the MacBook too, because all of my work came from SMSU, but we all use Mac devices. So I wanted to stick in the Apple family. So I knew I was gonna have to spend some bread. Okay. So once that happened, I just started vlogging, and I knew it's like, all right, I went to Vegas for one of my first trips. And I'm like, yeah, it's Vegas, it's me, it's my friend. Who's to say people really gonna watch? So it got
you never know.
You never know. You might post a video you didn't spend buku long editing. You had the dopest kicks on. You had everything, bro. You know, y'all like the bread, so you know. Show what you got on your feet, man. Show what you got on your feet. What you got on your feet? Okay,
he
got the ones.
Mylo,
Okay,
like ones, so.
Okay, he got the ones. Got the 11s on.
Man.
You hear me? He got the ones. I got the 11s, man. It's all connected somehow. One. It's all connected somehow. But so yeah, and so it got to the point. I did the trip. I was out there for 4 days with one of my good friends. Came back, and it was like, okay, it's time to perform. Are you gonna put it out there? You gonna be scared? So it's like, you know what? Forget it. I've been this dude. I've been a talker. I've been a motivator. I've been somebody that believed in what I do. So do what you've always done, even as a little boy. Use your mouth. Bro, our mouth is the best skill that we kind of have.
For sure.
What else can you do without speaking, bro? You know, you need your mouthpiece. So little snippets. Yo, it's your boy Smack. I went to Las Vegas. I had fun, did this, did that, and I'm just letting people know, posting the links, and I'm just flooding the timeline. Because when you think about it, ain't nobody really gonna do it for you the way you can do it for yourself. Yeah. You can pay somebody. Exactly. You could pay somebody to market your videos, but I mean, can't you do that yourself? Create little headings, post that with a picture. You know, like when I did this, you know, I had everything cleared out, took a picture of it, and just posted that. Yeah. And that was enough for people to be like, oh, Smack, I like your backdrop. Somebody they gonna just glean from it. They're gonna be like, yeah, I like that. So you just gotta talk, bro. You just gotta do it. Just put yourself out there. That was what I did. Sometimes, videos I had where I got only 20 views. Some videos where I got 400 plus views.
Shoot,
you know.
Y'all heard it first. Smack talk, the way to promote yourself. Talk. Use what you know. Use what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So
Smack talk.
Yeah, cool.
Do your thing, man. What you do? Because you an artist. So when you promote yourself, because social media, it can either be our worst friend or it can be our best
friend. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword depending on what you put out there. So how do you do it?
A lot of people, as far as being promoting my music now, because I never really was a social media person, so I kind of was learning as I started when I make music. So people think just because you have this amount of followers or, you know, social media is not an option for you. But I think, if anything, it's the biggest option no matter what. It's social media, like how you said.
Social media,
sending it to somebody. If somebody sees it, I think that's a better chance than you not doing nothing at all. So I think that's how I try to go at it. I feel like sending it to however many people I want to, other than just posting it. Sending it to like a lot of different people on different platforms and stuff. I love doing that, going live, tapping in, seeing who's like there currently. I like to get people who's current, and then I try to be consistent, you know, just to keep everything all fluid. Like, oh, wow, like every month you seeing something from me. It's no like silence. And if it is silence, I'm working. I just want my creation to be seen. Yeah. Eventually appreciated, you know what I'm saying? And just the honest listen, you know, the honest look. And from there, you know, it'll grow on you. That's how I feel. Like, even if you don't like it the first time, it'll grow on you. So
that's true.
As long as if I do that part myself, if I start myself, if everybody look at me as this man that's crazy about himself, they going to go about it crazy because they know how I'm doing it, you know, for myself. If I'm going around, you know, in a good light too, not just, oh, I rap. No, I could show you. I could give you my cards. I think that's why I started off first.
Nice.
I had a friend of mine back home. She actually had her own table. Okay. Her mother made butters and stuff like that. And they had cards for their little family business. So I'm like, dang, if they doing this for their own family business and all these other businesses leaving cards around, why don't you do it for yourself? You know, you can pay somebody to do it, but, you know, walk around myself with my cards and social media. That's how I would do it.
That's a real dog. I mean, if you ain't gonna promote yourself, nobody else will.
Nobody will. So.
Nobody else gonna take you serious. You know what I seen? Because I started my other IG. I got my personal IG, my T-Smacks9, and then I started and then I started my second one just for my media page and pictures and stuff that I'm gonna do, my SmackENT_9 page. And I felt like I wasn't getting enough love. That never discouraged me. It don't, like, we all go through that. It's a part of life. You're gonna have haters, you're gonna have people that don't believe in you. The whole nine.
Hey, man, I hate.
You know what I'm saying?
And the traffic that you got to do, what you got to do to get attention.
Yes, and it's crazy. That's exactly what I'm about to harp on. So when I first started like uploading my videos, wasn't getting a whole bunch of likes, but I noticed I was getting high numbers of views.
Yes.
So if I got 20 likes, which is like, oh, it's okay. Not discouraging, but it is what it is, right? But then I say I got 1.5K views. I'm like, this can't be coming off my friend list.
Can't.
So then when you learn that hashtag game, boy, I mean, if you really look at people, what they put in their hashtags, you'll come across with stuff like, what in the world? But it worked.
People be bored. I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So you will find so many people that don't even know you that find this stuff before people. I think sometimes people that know you, they gonna find it like later than somebody like over, because like you said, the hashtags or who you're tagging or like your niche too. I think your niche. Like sometimes what you do, like a lot of DJs on social media, you're probably not gonna get shown before a lot of dancers or a lot of people that cook. Or I think what you do sometimes that gets promoted before which everybody else too. So
yeah,
I love using like hashtags, like how you said, and just different little things, small things. What am I using in my caption? Am I making a joke? And just something like that somebody might catch on to, because somebody.
It's an attention grabber.
Yeah, just something, a little, an emoji. Somebody else will pay attention to that, look at it, laugh. You probably make somebody's day. I don't know. So
for real, bro. Nah. You hit on. You gonna make somebody's day, and that's what it is too. And what I've noticed, so now that I kind of learned my hashtags that I use, I gotta save in my phone now. So if I use these set of hashtags, I'm gonna get at least the minimum 500 views, period. Like at least. But I notice all my likes now and all my attention or the feedback that I get back, I get some from friends that are in my friends list. But dog, the last 6 or 5 posts that I put out, 80% are from people I don't know, from the hashtags, showing likes and sharing. And people do share my stuff. Friends, I'm not saying y'all don't. That's not what I'm saying. But disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? For warning right quick. But I've been getting it seems like I've been getting more love from outside my circumference than inside my bubble. And it's crazy though. No, seriously though, bro. So yeah, I mean, hashtag games is crazy. And then Twitter, I'm trying to really implement Twitter a lot too.
That's one thing for me too. I see a lot of people go there like to get things off their mind quick. Like if you can't take a picture, if you can't make a video yet, I feel like that's like right before Instagram. People say Instagram and Facebook, but I think Twitter is like that number one place like when you want to get something off your mind, like speak, at least put the words out there.
Easy. I still rock with Twitter. People said it fell off. I mean, it's way more explicit than it ever been. Now, like you can't open up Twitter. You gotta make sure, like you gotta look at your Twitter. Look, okay, it's cool. Now I can hold my phone out because it be some videos on Twitter, bro.
Speaking of being explicit,
like, seriously, dog.
When I first started like this musical journey and promoting myself, when I first learned I gotta promote myself, I was in a relationship myself, and I guess for me, the question I have for you. And shoot, anybody watching that
y'all make sure y'all drop some knowledge in the comments. Speak to us in the comments. Just drop anything. This is a conversation of all of us, so you are part of this. Let us know what you think. But go ahead, bro.
Like for anyone that's in a relationship, because I feel like in the beginning of mine, it kind of, I don't want to say it wasn't believed, but it was just like a lot of conflict as far as getting that message known that, hey, I'm promoting my music. Like, how are other artists, or how would you get other artists to get it with their girlfriends or their wives, family members? Like, yo, like, I'm serious when I'm out talking to people. Like, yo, this is really what's on my heart, and it's not just, I'm not still me or the old me. Because I feel like a lot of people, you're becoming a new person once you going down whatever career path. So how do you get people like to know, like, yo, nah, this is me. I
think I wear it. It's in my life. It's a part of me. I wear it on me. It's in my DNA. I put it on and it's in me, dog. Anytime I say something, I make sure people know that I'm being for real. I know how to turn that switch off of, oh, Taji just joking. Oh, nah, this is Taji. He got his entrepreneur hat on.
Okay.
He got his media hat on. He got his football hat on. His gaming hat. I'm a gamer too. Whatever. Anytime we gonna have a conversation and we really And I feel like, and I want you to hone in. Oh, you gonna know.
Yeah.
You gonna know. And I just, you just got to be real about it. It's and like you said, it's how do you make them know without saying it? So you got to live it too. So so what I do, I live it, bro. Me doing this video stuff, vlogging, doing highlights for people, edits for people, clientels. It's all just telling a story, and I've been doing that since day one.
Okay.
So it's been a part of me, bro, since.
I like that. I feel like everybody got a story to tell, some shape or form. So I feel like that's dope.
Yeah, bro.
As far as taking it serious, man, and I know sometimes everybody got to do stuff alone, but when you feel like somebody's at a point in their career or life when they like, okay, they might need a team now to, get to that next step, or, do you feel like a person need a big team, or just whoever they need?
I always felt like a lone wolf. I ain't gonna even lie. I always felt like a lone wolf, but I got 3 brothers, so I've always, I got 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay.
So I've always been in a aspect of sharing, team building.
Yeah.
Even when you didn't know that that's what you was doing, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, you playing with your brothers, or y'all playing a game, or y'all outside playing. That's team building in a sense between your family. So I know how to be a loner, and I know how to use help. So y'all can't see him right now, but I just want to give a shout out to my dog, Mr. Thomas Frank, man. TJ. And, he just moved out here from Texas. So quick story, we were just chopping it up, because I do marketing and leasing. So I'm helping him out, getting the application, showing him the house and things that he, took him on a tour. And we just got on the tip about just talking about life. And I told him, yeah, but I got business cards. I do videography. I went to school, got my bachelor's. And he was like, oh, bro, like, I don't know nobody really out here. And I do videos too. So, and just
small
world, bro. He from down south, I'm from down south. So it's like, dang, it just happened naturally. And he always told me, yeah, bro, well, after I move in, I'm going to call you. We're going to link up and we're going to do something. Yeah, bro, like, it's cool. Yeah, whenever it happens, it's going to happen. And he called me today. There was an inevitable change that kind of happened as far as, because I want more equipment, and you can easily set up a camera, get the settings right on the tripod angle, and do the same thing for the next few cameras. But he called me, what's up, fo? Like, are you doing anything today? Well, shoot, man, I was killing some tater tots, and I had made me a little sandwich. I'm like, shoot, well, I'm shooting my podcast today.
Wow.
Well, let me know if you need help. And that was all like natural. It was all organic. And this dude got a life, you know what I'm saying? So if you really want to be a part of something, you going to make it known, and you going to try to be a part of it. So part of me wanted to say, like my saying, big dog, no little dog. I got this, right? All I got to do is just set the cameras up. But then I thought about it. I'm like, nah, give bro something to do. This ain't me. No, and not like that. This ain't me pulling rank. Oh, you big. Nah, it's like dude called, and he wants to be a part of something as well. Let him be a part of this. Yeah. Even if he only do it this one time, it's okay. So I say, hey, bro, yeah, this is where we going to be at. Do you have this, and that? All right, we're going to get it set up, and we're going to go from there. So if I look at it right now, I think I do have a team of people I can group up with to make anything I want to do come to life. And I know I can do it myself. So, bro, it could be starting right now. It could be in the making right now as we speak, to be honest. Yeah. But no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's going to get done. Whatever I need to get done, I'm going to make sure it get done, whether it's me or a team of people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Regardless. By any means necessary.
By any means necessary. One thing about it, 2 things for sure, 3 things for certain, it's going to get done.
For sure.
Period, bro. You feel me? So, man, you, as being an artist, though, bro, you an independent artist.
Yes, sir.
What's the ups and downs that come with that? How does, you being an artist, how does that make you feel as a person? Because that's something you do to express yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes, like, music, that's why I went to music. It's like a outlet to get something off my mind. Like when I feel like I either don't have nobody to talk to, or like I don't know how to express it
Yeah.
In a conversation, like, or if somebody were to talk to me, I'll just say, I don't know. But I think what comes, the first thing that comes to mind with that is like the pushback you get from, like, if I was to tell you I'm an independent artist versus like, oh, I'm a artist signed to this record label, like, we're gonna get two different responses. Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
Most people, if you tell them that. So first is the pushback from people that don't know you, that do know you, and like that just simply don't know you. You could be
just trying to make it.
That might be to some people like discouraging, and so I would tell people to keep an eye out for that. Like people gonna look at you like weird, or especially if you don't have it together. Like if you just came up with it that year, that idea, and now you're trying to live it like how you say.
Yeah.
How people look at you is gonna feel weird. And feeling like an artist, you gotta feel, you gotta actually feel like that personally. Like, am I doing things like this? Have I been recording? Have I been writing? Am I getting better equipment?
Am I doing enough? Yeah.
Am I upgrading from when I started? I had this amount of subscribers. I have that. Just where am I getting better? Or am I like around people that's at least good, so I could pick from them? Stuff like that. I always put that on my mind. But I feel like it's doing good. But if I'm not thinking like that, that's when I feel like I'm slipping. Like if I'm having too much fun, or I'm like, yo, did you do this week? Did you do that this week? I get pushed back.
I feel like
from myself sometimes like that if I'm not thinking like that.
No, and that's good that you get that pushback, because you know what that is. You know what that is, bro. That's just saying or showing yourself that you care.
Yeah,
you got to prove to yourself that you care too. And that's part of it, bro. But now that's a good mindset to have, though. There's gonna be people that's gonna hold you accountable, but if you can hold yourself accountable and have that discipline, I mean, it really is the sky's the limit from that point on. Yeah, because you really can't hold yourself.
I mean, full circle, thinking about it, man, it's just, I think if everybody liked...
Full circle.
I feel like if everybody liked what I had to say or immediately, I think the journey wouldn't be the same how it is. So
you're hitting something.
You got to take things for how they are sometimes, and just appreciate it.
And it's
right
fun.
Now, I
sometimes do. Yeah.
Like some people don't like that, but I genuinely like that. Like, dang, I gotta not convince y'all, but and not even show y'all in a way, because it's like how you said, it's already in me. But like, dang, one day y'all, not even I gotta convince y'all. Just dang, one day all these people, some people that already looked at me crazy, or didn't. Dang, one day they gonna all listen and look and be like, yo, this is the hardest out.
Yeah, I feel you on that process, man. They sleeping on you, huh?
I just hate the fact that some people, they don't like the process. They want to get to the end. And I think it's whatever you do, from 0 to 100, I think 1 to 10 is important just as 90 to 100. I love the fact that when I put on my music or a song that I just made or that I made,
Can I stop you right there? He said 1 through 10 is just as important as 90 to 100.
You can't.
I like that.
You gotta appreciate every standpoint you at. I think maybe if you was to be a millionaire today, you wouldn't appreciate dang, all them other days you ain't have this amount of dollars, that amount of dollars. So I appreciate as an artist that people, damn near everybody, they'll know damn, I like Mylo Tha Prince. I love his movement, his visuals, what he stands for. I think that's most important right now. And I try to keep that with me. It keeps me humble. It keeps me... It's funny to me, too. I love that.
That's real,
dang, nobody knows yet.
Nobody knows, man. But I'm pretty sure that builds confidence because you know deep down inside, I'm Miles. I'm Mylo Tha Prince. I done been here and done this. I done been there and done that. I know I still got a lot to learn, but you trusting in your core values of what you believe in, and you believe in what got you to this point right here where you sitting at.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about you being on Smack Talk Podcast, but I'm just saying where you are in your life.
It starts with you.
Yeah, you really do.
If you can't pick yourself up, I don't think no one will. Because every dog has its day.
For real.
So it don't matter how good in life you treating people or how far you are in your business or just getting. Sometimes you need a good mindset. So it don't matter even if you get to that mindset, you're gonna find yourself in an overwhelming place or a dark place or a lonely place. And you got to know, like, dang, I got to get myself out of this first. So I at least got to want to, or it got to be in my heart to. Like, dang, am I going to get out of this? Mm-hmm. Boom. So, yeah, I think it starts with you.
It really do. Like, people, I hear a little chit chat about the Smack Talk podcast from what we've done so far. But I got to reiterate, man, like, this is a 2-year, this project of doing this was on a 2-year back burn, dog.
Oh, okay.
It was on a 2-year back burn, and I didn't know what it was going to look like. I didn't know how I was going to start it. I didn't have the equipment. I ain't even had the money yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What made you, like, come up with the idea since, like you said, you ain't had the resources, but you had, like, the motivation?
I had the motivation, always had that, I just knew it was going to take a little time. That's it. Because, even in high school, man, we could just get a camera and follow you around just to hear you speak. Like, that'd be crazy. But even then, I'm not, especially then I wasn't tech savvy,
Yeah. So who was in high school?
You know what I'm saying?
Other than the kids.
Well, I did have classes that surrounded this. I did. It was a TV occupation class. So I did learn this early on a little bit. But, and especially during that time of COVID, I didn't have the MacBook to even edit through Final Cut Pro.
For sure.
And the way I even created the Smack Talk podcast logo with the mic dropping, that, I did that through Apple Motions. So
that was your edit that you made?
Yeah, that was my edit. That was not like something that I bought. I bought the software, but I made that from scratch.
Okay. You make your own animations.
Exactly. So that's what Apple Motions do. I didn't have none of that coming in 2020. I had the thoughts, and I knew I wanted to do a talk show and just speak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And really have good conversations. But I didn't have all the pieces yet, dog. I didn't.
So in high school, did it take high school to find yourself? Not even just with Smack ENT, just as a man, a person, a football player? Like
partially, yeah, for sure. Partially, yeah. And even with my major.
Okay.
Like I said, I always been a talker, always been a jokester. It's been natural, right? But that in high school, I was able to speak over hundreds of people. So I hosted all the rallies. I hosted the high school prep rallies. Yeah, bro. I remember they had me in a human-sized present box.
What?
Jumped up out that mud, T-smack. Everybody went crazy, bro. No, true story, bro. At least and especially at this rally, it was our first prep rally before our first football game.
Okay.
So at least 1,000 plus that was in attendance before people go to different schools or... you don't really get in too much trouble the first month of school.
Nah.
So before people in detention, transfer schools, it was at least 1,000. So, and one of my teachers, he not cool. The name I'm about to say, you probably gonna be like, was he cool like him? No. He kind of got that Bruce Wayne aura about him. And Batman.
Yep, Batman.
Hello, Robin. Just like
Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred.
Come on.
Alfred. Just straight to the point. And that's kind of how he was. After the rally, he was like, this is probably one of the best rallies we had in years. And not that it gave me some motivation. I already had it in me. Like I said, it already started.
You saw somebody get out of character with just words that came.
Exactly. And that was my first prep rally. So I could have froze up. I jumped out the present box, I could have froze up. and don't know what's going to happen next. But yeah, bro. So doing all of that, it kind of just... It reminded me, you can do this public speaking. You're not the type of person that frees up around other people. That's your niche is talking in front of people. You can do that. You don't have to train. Like I never had to train for it, and that's not me trying to speak highly, but yeah, bro. So that's kind of doing that my senior year of high school. It let me know, I can do this broadcasting, digital media type of thing.
Yeah. And
obviously took the junior college route in California and then came here. And then it was all hands on deck. You're at your 4 year. You're not doing those prerequisites no more. You're not doing your general ed. In 3 years, your bachelor's, this is what your life is going to be connected to.
Yeah.
That's what it was, bro.
I definitely like that. I respect that, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But for any time you feel like nervous, because you know, I'm the type to where I might meet a new person every day, or I might, like how you said, might not be a pep rally, but it's gonna be a group of people watching. Like, how do you deal with like feeling like nervousness or anxiety and all that? Like,
well, damn, I don't want to sound like I'm just He-Man,
it's not
right?
there.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miles, I'm so confident, bro. I really am. My nervousness to what I feel. So let's use an example. I got a speech or I got some type of talk, whatever, on Friday, and it's Monday. My nervousness is from Monday through Thursday. By Friday, I'm ready to rock the show.
Okay.
You get that butterfly feeling just a little bit. That's kind of inevitable. But my nervousness, feeling like I can't or I can do this is Monday through Thursday. But when Friday come, I already went through the worst. I already went through Monday through Thursday.
So you mentally put yourself through it.
Mentally, yeah. I already mentally put myself through it. Monday through Thursday, I'm thinking of, I just did the worst ever. Hair don't look good. I ain't got the right outfit on. I'm already taking myself there mentally.
Yeah.
And by Friday, like I said, I'm ready to rock the show, bro. That's kind of how I always dealt with doing any type of public speaking, because with my major and my background of with it, a lot of that was hands-on projects, group projects, and speaking, doing a lot of public speaking. So I guess you can say I did have a lot of training for it too, but man, bro, I've been doing this for a while. It's kind of normal to me.
I think that's when that's kind of really why I named my latest project that I dropped, It's All Connected. Because when I met you, I think in life too, when you meet people, like, don't take it as little things or as nothing, it's something. Everything to me is something.
Everything is something.
I started off with that before I met you. So it was when I first met you, I think I got that idea in my head. I was already getting to a social standpoint because of my music and everything, but as far as like to getting blunt with people or getting right to the moment, blood raw, like get there, because I feel like that's why I named my project It's All Connected, because like the songs that I was making, it was all like in different areas, but it was all in the same like mind state. So them different songs, I was meeting around different people, but like I picked up little things from all those people, like a title for something to y'all, like for me, anything for me, like it could be blues, like any title, any little thing, I picked it up from somebody. I ain't steal, but the idea, and I constructed from there and made it my own. And nothing is just like what you may think it is, or it's something. So I like It's All Connected. I just look at, dang, it really is all connected. And that's what he kept saying. Like, you kept telling me that it's all connected just with little things. And I'm like, it is.
That's when we first met.
It is. It's just all little things. I don't know, because people get caught up in the music, man. It's ignorance sometimes.
See, and it's bigger. So, like, not saying it's bigger than what you're saying, but it's bigger than music. It's that goal that are, like, holding people back in a sense, too. Having goals versus objectives. Like you said, I make my bed every day. Some people don't think that's what it takes to reach that end goal. Like, you got the game messed up, dog. People think they're going to just wake up and see a blessing, like God going to just pour millions of dollars. And he can. He can. Like, the Israelites, 40 years in the desert, they woke up to food every day. Needs met. So God can bless you any way he wants to. But you mean to tell me you're going to wake up with minimum attitude, minimum confidence, you not trying to grow. You don't want to get...
Not trying to grow? Your hair's not even... You look dusty.
Rest state. No. You gotta do the little things. We can all do the big things, dog. We can. But can you do the little things and be consistent with that? Can you make your bed every day for a week straight? Can you govern yourself? You know what I'm saying? Can you govern yourself? Life is simple, but we complicate it. And one of my favorite sayings, uncomplicate your life, man. Uncomplicate it. Just slow things down. We all got the goals that we want, but right here, are you focused? Or you got to hone in there. You know you want the big check, the wife, you want kids, the job, you want to be intellectual. Okay, well, how often are you reading a little bit? How often are you researching a little bit? You know?
Just those small things to get there. At least to get there.
At least to get in the same stratosphere. Because me personally, and this is smack talk, you heard me? Like, this is what smack talk is about. This is what that name that y'all gave me is about. It's my attitude and confidence. I'm going to aim for perfection. That's the only thing I'm lacking in life. It's perfection. But guess what? If I keep aiming for it, I'm somewhere near it. I'm somewhere near it. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I'm lacking.
You know what I'm saying? I'm somewhere near it.
Okay.
I'm somewhere near it. And that's the mindset you gotta, you know? And I'm not bamboozling myself thinking that I know I'm not perfect. Only God is. But if I aim for it, watch how great I'm gonna be.
I think that's what you're right. I like that. Having not just the goal, objectives. If you at least have objectives every day you're hitting,
you got somewhere to go.
You're going to hit something.
You're going to hit something, bro.
So, yeah, that's very important.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's something to look forward to more. I mean, the bigger picture is the bigger picture.
But the bigger picture might take a decade.
I'm not really going, yes, that's cool, and I'm going to keep that in my heart and everything, and I'm going to always talk about it, but you're right. Like, bro, the bigger picture is that's like the, I don't know.
Cause you don't.
That's the bread and butter. Like, you gotta have you gotta have little things in between that to get there. Like, bro, like right now, as far as like to look after, like recording, making sure you got capital for whatever creation you want to make, making sure you keeping in touch with people.
That's key. You need that capital.
Yeah, just,
you know what I'm saying?
Just the little things. So yeah.
Nah, but yeah. So when I do think of like, you know, the big goals, those typically don't happen for a while anyways. So imagine somebody trying to force those things. That has to take time. You might as well work on those things. Time progresses at the same time. You're becoming better at the same time. Smarter. Everything else and above. You know what I'm saying? To get that goal at one point. That's kind of how I look at it. A lot of people won't agree with us, but
I take it you with like because that's what I'm with too. The delayed gratification, right?
Mm-hmm. People want instant gratification. People want they want that. They want that. People want microwave food. They want microwave food, bro. Shoot, but hey, give me a pot of gumbo. It take a little minute to cook some gumbo. Ask my mom.
Give me a
shout out my mama. Hey,
shout out.
You know, and you know, I want that home cooked meal, if we can use that as a metaphor.
Yeah,
it's not always good eating TV dinners, and sometimes that stuff ain't even best for you to all the time, anyways.
Yeah, like just all the decisions you make, all the fast food you want to eat, the people, the bridges you want to burn, like. It's gonna hit you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're right. Everything means something. Take it slow. At the end of the day, if you want to get there, you're gonna get there. You just gotta at least know you want to. But while you getting there, do the little things still too. You still got this. While you
that boy got a mic. When he get a mic, that boy just started preaching. Rapping.
I'm from New York, so I'm a good talker, but I listen too. So I think that's what life is about, like being wise. Yeah. Other than. Yes, you gotta bump your head too sometimes. Like I don't care nobody tell you still gotta bump your head no matter how many people you listen to, you don't listen to. I get that, but I think that's like the beauty of life. You could just simply like, open your mind up or your heart up and like, all right, let me listen to this man. He might save you 20 years of pain, distress, poverty. You don't know, just by like listening and taking somebody's word and going from there. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's.
Gotta take heed.
Important.
Gotta take heed and apply it to your game. You got to. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Dang, Smack Talk episode 3. I didn't even expect to be like on like one of the first. I thought I was gonna be like episode like 25. I ain't gonna hold you though.
I had to get my dog in here.
I had to look at it again like, wait, what? He invited like him because people ask me that like too, like, you know, whenever you get on your podcast, you gonna ask. I'm like, nah, like I wanted to come originally, and then dang, when my man Smack hit me up for his, like, and I think it's like I take it bigger because it's like yours. It's not like you're going on to somebody else's podcast and you're like, man, let me bring a artist that I know. No, like you like, nah, let me bring Mylo into my podcast from the beginning. So I think that's cool. I appreciate that. I wish you the best with your podcast.
Appreciate it, dog.
Even whether the views, the guests, the topics. I'm a supporter. I'm a listener.
I appreciate
it.
Yeah.
I watched the first one. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of faith in you. Mm-hmm. You know, before the podcast, just with whatever you put your mind to, I feel like if you just...
That's real, bro.
You know, stay at it and I don't even got to tell you be around the right people. You going to cut them out. You going to cut the snake out, the rat out, the dog out, the cat out before anything.
I'm going to sniff them out and cut them out. You know what I mean, bro?
I'm going to call you if I need to cut somebody off.
Let me know, bro. I got you.
I like what you got going on, man. I see where you're going with it.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I wanted to bring you on the show. When I had this start in mind, and, you know, we already established a type of brotherhood already. So I like where you headed too, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got a good head on your shoulders. You really do. And you've opened up to me about some things. Though you could have made some turns, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you're staying a course. And I respect that. Yeah, I respect that. You really is headed somewhere, bro. And you take heed and you want to listen, you want to do better. And I'm the same person too. People like us is people who I want to be around. I don't want to be around people that don't want to go get it in life. That I don't want to be around people that are incompetent. I can't stand incompetent folk.
Talk your smack.
Talk your smack.
Man, I gotta talk my smack because, you know, your boy just dropped the project on Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. It's all connected. 11 tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. 11 tracks, 11 zone. No, it's all connected. 11.
With Smack, yo, he loves to do that. The catchphrases. Everything
catchphrases.
I like
my
that.
Go-to.
I like that. You gotta be a little comical with life. You can't take it too serious.
Yeah. Smack Talk episode 3, y'all, featuring my dog Mylo Tha Prince. Episode 4 is gonna be on the way. Okay. I don't know who's gonna be sitting here, but we gonna see.
Okay.
We just making it work and do what it do. You know what I mean? Hey man, it's organic. It's right off the dome. It's poetry, man.
Nah, thanks for having me, though, man.
Appreciate you, dog.
You ain't have to do that, though.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. Y'all check us out. We gonna be back. You heard me?